magnitude 8.8 earthquake, among the 10 strongest in recorded history, just rocked Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula on July 30th, 2025. If you think that sounds devastating, here's the twist. Despite being one of the most powerful quakes ever recorded, the damage was surprisingly minimal. Today we're exploring why this geological monster didn't become the catastrophe everyone feared. At 11:24 local time, the earth cracked 21 kilometers below the ocean floor off Kamchatka's coast. This wasn't just any earthquake, it was the strongest worldwide since 2011. But here's what's fascinating. Kamchatka's remoteness became its saving grace. The nearest major city, Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, sits 119 kilometers from the epicenter. The raw power is mind-boggling. Tsunami waves averaging 3 to 4 meters hit Kamchatka, with some reaching 16 feet in the Kuril Islands. Waves up to 60 centimeters reached Japan's shores, while California and Hawaii saw smaller impacts. Despite this power, only 1 indirect fatality and 21 injuries were reported. But here's what's really interesting about our response. Within minutes, tsunami warnings blanketed the Pacific. Millions watched live updates, expecting catastrophe, were psychologically primed for disaster narratives, especially after 2011's Tohoku tsunami. Yet sometimes nature surprises us with restraint rather than devastation. The tsunami warnings spread faster than the waves themselves. Alerts hit Russia, Japan, the US, and beyond as scientists tracked waves racing across the Pacific at jet speeds. Social media amplified the anxiety, with millions following real-time updates across multiple countries. Here's where preparation meets economics. Coastal evacuations, port closures, and flight cancellations cost millions. Building damage occurred in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, but the economic impact of precautionary measures far exceeded actual damage. Emergency preparedness has a price tag, but it's insurance against catastrophe. Why wasn't this magnitude 8.8 earthquake more devastating? Location is everything. The deep water epicenter and gradual seafloor slope reduced tsunami amplification. Unlike shallow coastal quakes that create massive waves, this deep rupture dissipated energy across vast ocean distances. The scientific community's response was remarkable. Advanced warning systems gave coastal areas crucial hours to prepare. Computer models accurately predicted wave heights and arrival times. This wasn't luck, it was decades of post-2004 Indian Ocean tsunami improvements working exactly as designed. This region has seen worse. A 1737 earthquake generated a 63-meter tsunami, while 1841 brought another magnitude 9.0 disaster. Kamchatka sits on one of Earth's most active seismic zones, where the Pacific plate subducts beneath Eurasia. Regular massive earthquakes are normal here. But the plot thickens. Days later, the Krashinnikov volcano erupted for the first time in 600 years. Scientists believe the magnitude 8.8 quake may have pushed this primed volcano over the edge. Earthquakes can trigger volcanic activity, creating cascading geological events. Today, aftershocks continue rattling the region while volcanic activity persists. The initial disaster has evolved into ongoing geological instability. Scientists monitor both seismic and volcanic threats, knowing that major earthquakes often trigger months of secondary activity. So why did this massive earthquake avoid becoming a catastrophe? Geography, depth, and distance combined with world-class warning systems. The real success story isn't the earthquake's restraint, it's humanity's preparedness. This makes me wonder, as climate change and geological activity increase, are we building the resilient systems we'll need? What surprised you most about this earthquake's impact? Let me know in the comments.